You're doing it! Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, come on. Quick. What the hell? Look at that! Welcome to or welcome back to the channel, whichever one it is. As always, I'm just very glad that you're here. Look at this. It's a glorious day. It's a little bit windy, but that's not that big a deal because I'm trying to learn how to shoot better at HFT. So I've got 2 new bits of kit that's going to help me with that today. And I'm going to show you those in a second. But first of all, if you're new to the channel, my name's Ads and I upload airgun content, sub 12 airgun content here in the UK once every week. Now, I was going to take a week off this week. It's been about 80 videos or something like that, back to back without a break. And I thought I'm going to take a week off. I'll sort out the draw because I've got a draw in the process at the moment for an MPO2. I've got a tour that I'm planning. So I was planning on taking a week off, but I've got 2 new pieces of kit and I can't keep my mouth shut about it anymore. I'm so happy with these 2 bits of kit. Now, I've been trying to practice HFT now for a while. Fallen in love with it. I absolutely love the discipline. It's fantastic. Shot in my first competition a couple of weeks ago and I didn't fare so well. You got a 48. Oh, I did as well. I thought he was going to surprise me and go, no, you got a 53 or a 50. No, I didn't. I got a 48. So with that in mind, I needed to come up with a plan. And one of the reasons that I was failing so badly is I didn't realise that the holes could be so small. And where I'd been practicing, the targets hadn't been reduced as much as they were at the Dutchie. And at the Dutchie shooting, there was a lot of really small targets. So my good mate Darren from D Range made me the first bit of kit that I'm going to introduce you to. Made me the first bit of kit that I'm going to introduce you to today. Now, if you've been to D-Range or you've seen any of my videos, you'll know that Darren has a succession of targets that he's made himself. And in behind the hole, you shoot through the holes and you hit a saw blade. So he's called them saw ringers. It's very, very funny. He's got the toit ringer. He's got the saw ringer. He's got lots of other ringers. And he's got the Lord of the Ringers, which is right the way at the back for a tiny little hole. Fantastically difficult to shoot at. When I asked Darren to make me one, this is what he came up with. I wanted a mobile ringer that I could put in the car and take places. So he came up with this, look. It's the saw bringer. The saw bringer. Now I could put this anywhere I like. I am absolutely blown away by this. Well, I just wanted a piece of metal with a dangly bit behind. That was all I wanted. He's gone above and beyond. Look at that. Now the idea behind this, I'll show you. I need to be practicing shooting at the hole this big for HFT. So now I could do this. See, watch what I do. I mean, you've seen me walk. Just going to walk a little bit, walk along. I'll tell you what, let's go for it about there. Now I could put that there. I don't know how far that is. You guesstimate it. Now what I want to do is come over here at my guessed distance from there, grab my ground sheet, I'll show you. Now, the only thing I haven't got is a post to hold on to, but that's not a problem because I can make do without it for now. It's about learning distances for me today. I will make myself a post and something to lean on, but for now, I just want to know how to gauge distance. So I can put my mat down, ta-da-da. And now the idea is to get into position and try and shoot at that and see whether or not I can hit that hole. This is where the second piece of kit comes into play. Now, it is never lost on me how lucky I am. Now, this is no plea of poverty or anything like that. I've put myself in a position where I can make YouTube videos as regularly as I do, but it doesn't pay. YouTube doesn't pay money in AdSense and things like that. I make money doing other things and I pile everything back into YouTube. So with last week's video where I celebrated 10,000 subscribers, I got a really special gift. For those of you who don't know, I've been using an Air Arms S510 for HFT. I recently changed the shroud and put a Roman Engineering air stripper on it. Right, so in some of the comments, people were saying about the moderator not being the best for HFT. That works absolutely fine, but you can get more accuracy out of it with an air stripper. So what I've done is I've taken the moderator and the shroud off that came with my S510R, and I've swapped them out for a carbon fibre shroud and air stripper from Rowan Engineering. This is adjustable, so that's going to take some playing with, but apparently I can get more accuracy out of it. So once I take the right pellets and can figure out my gauging distance properly, this should improve my accuracy, apparently. Hopefully. We'll see. But there's my S510R ready for HFT now. None of that's relevant now. The S510R is not my HFT rifle anymore. I'll show you for why. My HFT rifle now, I can't believe this, by the way. And you can tell me all you like in the comments. What a spawny, jammy, lucky little git I am. I get it. But my HFT rifle now is an HFT 500 by Air Arms. This thing is insanely good. This is a dream rifle for me. I never thought for 1 second I was going to own one of these. An HFT 500 is right up there with HFT Gold is what this is. People are using these. I can't, honestly. I have had it out. I have been shooting through it a little bit, and I'm trying to keep it under my hat, which is why I'm making this video today, because I'm not very good at keeping secrets, and I want to talk about it. So that's why this video is going to be coming out this Friday. Well, today, when you're watching it. You know what I mean. I've taken it to D range. I've had it in the underground range because we've had Storm Dave has been upon us, so it's been quite windy. I wanted to just find a pellet that worked over 25 meters, just so that I could get a rough idea, get a beat on what was working through it. So I don't know how much I actually explained or what I've said in the other bit of the video. So I'll just tell you from here, I'm absolutely gobsmacked by this thing. It's exceeded my expectations and I'm very, very blessed. I know I am. I bought a load of pellets down here today. Windy upstairs. Storm Dave, I do believe it's called this time. But all these pellets for me to try, don't know that I necessarily need to for now. I'm using the Air Arms Diablo Fields and they seem to be doing all right. Now, I don't know what it's going to work like on this bench rest style target. I don't know what size these dots are, nothing like that. Printed this one off myself, so it's not exactly exact. But this is brand new out the box, technically. I used it once yesterday. This was a full tin. I've used not even half of them. So it's had less than 200 shots through it. And let's see how it goes. Bit of a flyer on that one, I would say. So as you can see, they're a little bit sort of like this, but this is still new. I'm still running it in. As far as HFT goes, I need to be shooting 12.5mm dots at this distance. So as long as I'm hitting within 12.5mm, I should be in the realms of spot on. And I do actually have a target there, which I believe might be 12.5mm. I'll have a look. Give me 2 seconds. Right, give me 2 secs. Because this rifle's brand spanking new, I've only shot it twice. This is my second day shooting it. So trying to find the right pellet for it before it's run in, from what I understand, it's quite a difficult task because once it's run itself in a little bit, it might be that it prefers a different pellet. I don't know. All I know is out of the box, this thing is not too shabby whatsoever. But what I do need for it to do is to be able to shoot up to about 25 meters, I think, to about 12.5mm. So got my little 3D printed. I've checked it against the normal caliper as well. It's fine. These little black 10s on here, the little black 10s on there, are around about 13mm. So if I can get it to group from back there at 13mm, and I could get a decent enough collection of shots into there, then we're on to something, aren't we? I've got 2 of them I can shoot at. So I've got those number 10s that I'm going for. When it comes to bench rest, you want that pinpoint accuracy. You definitely do. And I know that the HFT 500 is a favorite for a lot of bench rest shooters. For me personally, maybe at some point in the future, I will try to turn this to a little bit of bench rest once I've dialed it in a little bit more. But for now, what I need is those 12mm because that's what tripped me up. Let's just go for them red dots a minute. Off to a flying start. Come on. Right, let's go for the... I'm going to go for the number 10, the 10 in the ball now, because like I said, that's 13mm. So if I can group 5 into that 10... I'll put a group in there, and then I'll measure it with my trusty little caliper. So that's 5. I'm going to do 10. Well, that's 10. Let's go and have a look. I don't think that's bad, is it? Trouble is, when you've got the mag set to the 12 so that you can't really see down there and the bullseye's black, once you've shot into it, you can't really tell what it's doing. I'm just hoping that everything stayed within that line. That way, 10 shots in that tiny space. Oh, I am happy with that. Let me just sort you out a minute. Now, let's have a little look here. From the 2 biggest points there, 8mm. That's 10 shots into an 8mm hole. I mean, for a rifle of this caliber, not .177, but a rifle of this level, you would expect that at 25 meters. But the point of today down here in this thing now is trying to figure out what pellets is worth taking forward and carrying on with. I know that the Air Arms Diablo fields are absolutely fine. They are grouping at 25 meters in an 8mm group, and that's absolutely fine for me. To be able to shoot a hole that big over 10 shots through that kind of hole, that's good, but that's 25 meters. It's not even been run in. So the pellets that I landed on in the end were the Air Arms Diablo fields. It's 8.4 grain, and they seem to be working absolutely fine. So that's what we're going to be going with. And as you can see, this thing is insane. It's an insane rifle, straight out the box as well. Now, I know that I haven't got a post, I know all of that, but I'm just going to be trying today to gauge distance. I don't know how far that is. I'm going to rest it on the back of my hand here and see whether or not I've got any idea of how that's going to work. Well, that's that then. My mind was genuinely blown. I moved the saw bring around the woods a few times. Cameras was an issue, so I didn't record much of it. I just headed straight down to Bodmin Field Target Club to put it to work on some actual HFT targets. It was a beautiful day, the sun was shining, it was the perfect opportunity to give it a go. There was a little tiny bit of wind, but nothing too heavy, but it was definitely worth trying it on some actual HFT targets at Bodmin Field Target Club. So what I'm going to be using today is the Zulus on the Man Billy stand over there, as you can see. Obviously the HFT 500 from Air Arms. I've been zeroing this, and I've been doing my range card. This thing is so accurate, it's unbelievable. Now, I've not come fully prepared today because I didn't intend on making a video, as I said earlier. So whatever this turns out like, I apologise. It might not be my usual standard type of video, but I'm going to put it out anyway. I'm going to format it slightly differently. What I'm going to do is I'll edit out any big gaps, any sort of any boring bits. I'll edit those out, but this is going to be pretty much in the real time. So these are both should be synced up on my computer now. That'll make it a lot easier for me to edit. My main objective, if you like, is purely to try to figure out gauging distance. Is a big problem for me. It's a big problem for me. I've got the right pellets. They're 4.52s. Double checked that, didn't I? Let's go for 13, 21, 14 and 15 and 11. Let's have a little look here. Let's put you here a minute. Do you know what I'm going to do? Oh, there goes the pellets. Cut. All right, I'm going to keep that in front of me so that I can put it down on something. So, I'm going to go for number 11 with a brand new HFT 500. This thing is, I'm humbled by the rifle itself, let alone the gesture. Right, so that's number 11. Where's my holdover thing? Let's have a little look here. Okay. Let's have a look. It's hugely different at this angle. Okay. So far so good. So that was 11. I can see 13 and 21 from here, so I'm going to do them first. It's 13. Wow. 21.
A man, a plan, a canal. Panama. Wow.
I've got no idea what just went on in my pocket. Right, 21. And I was just high on that one. Okay, no problem. That's fine. See if I can correct myself. And he absolutely can. Wow! I know that that's 4 shots, 3 down. That's probably, you know, that's not competition winning stuff. But that's, for me, let's try number 15 now. And I'm going to try and parallax for it, because I've got parallax on this one. I didn't on my other scope. So I'm going to try and parallax. I'm going to guess where it is. And then go with that. I need a glove. Okay, that was a miss. I couldn't see where I missed, so I'm going to adjust myself. Not going to adjust too much, to be honest. I don't think I was too far off. That might have been windage. Didn't see where it hit. Right, so that was that was onto the left of it, wasn't it? Was that the left hand side of it? So I gave it too much windage on that one by the looks of it. Counted for way too much wind. And so now if I don't give it any windage, I'm pretty sure. So how am I failing that one there? Right, so that was my fault again. This is one of those situations where I'm blaming windage and everything else. I was actually giving it the wrong holdover, so I should have given that one holdover. Because measured on that, which one was that? 15. Let's try that again. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm blaming everything else, but realistically, what was going wrong was I was giving it the wrong holdover for the wrong distance. If I can hit it this time, then that's definitely what I did. There you go. Lessons getting learned here today, people. Lessons. I was giving it loads of excuses as to why it was hitting slightly low or slightly to the left. Or it's a bit of wind, it's a bit of that. I was literally had it completely gauged wrong distance-wise. So that was down to me. Again. This guy. So that's that really. I'm going to end this video there. I know it's probably not my normal video and there wasn't going to be one at all, but I had to get this on the channel. Humbled, ain't I? Absolutely humbled. Humbled. Put good things out there and good things come back. That's what the only advice I could give. Just be nice. Nice things do happen when you're nice. Obviously. I mean, I must have been proper nice as well. Proper nice. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, you genuinely don't have to. And I just want to say thank you for all the condolences and all the well wishes after my last video. I massively appreciate them all. If I haven't replied to any comments, I'm having trouble with my YouTube comments section. It's a long story, but thank you very much, and I do appreciate every single one of you. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, you genuinely don't have to. It's your YouTube. Do what you want to do with your YouTube. Do what makes you happy. Today, HFT 500. With a wolf scope on the top, knocking down targets. That makes me happy in the sunshine. Do what makes you happy, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Cheers now. Bye-bye.